Well, hello everybody, sports fans. This is Comic Baker TV here. So, time for another prediction video, and it is time for my predictions for the Kansas City Chiefs 2024 NFL season predictions. And, well, as the season will be kicking off, the NFL kickoff game when the Chiefs host the Baltimore Ravens this Thursday night, as the Chiefs are looking to make history and become the first ever NFL team to three-peat, win three straight Super Bowls, as we won Super Bowl last season against the 49ers, an overtime thriller, and then 2 seasons ago in 2022, winning against the Philadelphia Eagles. And Mahomes already has three Super Bowls, and he's not even 30 years old yet. And yeah, so made a number of changes to our roster, and we have a pretty tough schedule this season. Facing the Ravens to open the season right off the bat, a rematch of last year's AFC title game that was in Baltimore last January. We won that game 17-10, I believe, and yeah, Lamar Jackson, the reigning league MVP, who the Ravens also now have probably the best running back in the game, and Derrick Henry. Uh, so they're going to be tough to stop. Uh, but Mahomes is a 4-2, I believe, in his career, regular season and postseason against Baltimore. Uh, or yeah, 4-1 actually, I believe. Yeah, lone loss coming in the 2021 season to Baltimore, and then after our week one game against Baltimore, we'll have kind of a mini bye before the Cincinnati Bengals come to town in week two, led by Joe Burrow. Of course, the Bengals rather did not have Joe Burrow for much of the season last year with an injury, missed like the second half of the season, and they still nearly made the playoffs with a and uh, backup and rookie quarterback. And yeah, Joe Burrow, who knows Mahomes and the Chiefs very well, so that's going to be a very interesting game as well. Right off the bat, our first two games at home, both against likely playoff teams for this season. So, and yeah, Chiefs picked up a couple of receivers, one of them being Marquise Brown, also known as Hollywood Brown. Uh, we got rid of Kadarius Toney. He actually was let go by the Chiefs after the preseason ended. Also let go of Marquez Valdes-Scantling. He's now with the Buffalo Bills, who of course we faced many times. We'll face them again this season in November. It'll be in Buffalo. And Yasa NVS now with Buffalo, and led by running back Isaiah Pacheco, and also making the active roster is undrafted rookie running back Carson Steele from UCLA. Had a very good training camp, a very good preseason, and now he's on the active roster. So pretty amazing. An undrafted rookie on a NFL roster. Uh, so pretty cool there. Carson Steele. Uh, Chiefs also have a new backup quarterback for Mahomes, and that is Carson Wentz, former Super Bowl champion with the Eagles. Has not been a starter for a couple years now, and now will be a backup for probably the rest of his career. Uh, yeah, was like runner-up in MVP with the Eagles in 2017. If he didn't get hurt, he probably would have won it. But yeah, and since then he's bounced around, and this will be his fourth team, I believe. So Carson Wentz will be Mahomes' backup. So, and of course, still have tight end Travis Kelce, looking to have another 1,000-yard season, and yeah, Kelce, who is the all-time playoff leader in catches in NFL history, playoff history. And actually, last year he was just short of 1,000 yards receiving. He had a 984. He did not play in the season finale. If he played in the season finale, he probably would have gotten there. But still, coming off another great season for Travis. So, and yeah, and also unfortunately, newly signed receiver Marquise Brown will not play in Week 1 against the Ravens with a shoulder injury he's dealing with that he injured in the first game of the preseason. So he'll be out for the opening game, unfortunately. But it's not a serious injury, so maybe he'll be back in time for Week 2 against the Bengals. So, and also have wide receiver Justin Watson had a very solid season last year. And yeah, so a number of new faces on this team, but a lot of the same faces as well. So, Justin Watson had 3 touchdowns last year, and 90 yards receiving in the playoffs last year as well. So, and yes, so last year, we made that unexpected run to back-to-back Super Bowls where we were mainly led by our defense, where, our offense struggled with receivers dropping catches, easy catches, and we did not have a first-round bye in the playoffs. We were the 3 seed, and we beat the Dolphins at home, and then we beat the top 2 seeds in the playoffs, Buffalo and Baltimore, and yeah, so just, pretty much proved to never guard the Chiefs, never doubt on us, and yeah, so, and honestly, a team that probably not many teams want to face, so, but, yeah, the Ravens definitely know us pretty well. I mean, just played them in the AFC Championship game just last January, so, and, yeah, and it should be a very entertaining NFL season with a number of new rookie quarterbacks. Of course, the first overall pick, the Chicago Bears, led by Caleb Williams from USC, definitely the favorite to win offensive rookie of the year. And Aaron Rodgers coming back to the New York Jets after missing almost all of last year, only played a few plays for that season-ending heartbreaking Achilles injury. So, just see how he will do in what could be his final season. So, and Russell Wilson now with the Pittsburgh Steelers and is their starting quarterback for the moment. Wouldn't be surprised if Justin Fields, who the Steelers acquired from Chicago, takes over as the starter at some point. So, yeah, a number of new quarterbacks on new teams. Also, Kirk Cousins now with the Atlanta Falcons will face the Falcons in Week 3, our first road game of the season. So, and yeah, so the Green Bay Packers, led by Jordan Love, the new now highest paid quarterback in the league. They are opening up the season in Sao Paulo, Brazil, against the Eagles. First ever game in Brazil in South America, period. So, but yes, this should be a very entertaining game to open up the season. Last year, we opened up the season against the Detroit Lions. We lost that game. Of course, it was mostly about all those dropped catches. And yeah, so, but it won't be easy, obviously. So, but I'm going to picking the Chiefs to win this one against Baltimore. I'm going to say 24 to 17. Yeah, 24-17 is my is my prediction for the score. So, Ravens, Lamar Jackson, of course, duel with the red quarterback, the reigning MVP. Actually, it'd be a battle of the last two MVPs in the league, Holmes and Jackson. So, should be a very entertaining game, hopefully. So, really looking forward to it and see if the Chiefs can go for a three-peat. So, anyway, till Thursday, at Arrowhead, Comics Crusade, go Chiefs.